Hey, Dave and Buster's month is back just in time for Hoops Tournament Hysteria. We got your chance to win a $250 gift card from Dave and Buster's. Just go to WQM.com and enter on the contest page. If you win, you can go to Dave and Buster's with your gift card and have a party on us and Dave and Buster's. Eat, drink, play, watch sports at Dave and Buster's in Hollywood. It is time, ladies and gentlemen, to get to a little bit of, which, I don't like how it's been going so far today, quite frankly, but I gotta, shout out our friends over at Celsius.
I'm gonna be honest with you. That you holding 2 cans of Celsius is not gonna turn it around.
Well, hockey fans, don't sit this one out. When it's game time, make Celsius party play and get that energy up. Game day is fueled by Celsius Essential Energy Drinks, the official energy drink of the Florida Panthers, who lost yesterday 5-2 to the Ottawa Senators.
I mean, Ottawa suck.
No, they're right behind us.
Now they are.
Now they are.
The Panthers have lost 4 in a row.
Yikes.
And let's bring up the old standings here.
Not a good time to get on.
Teams are clinching. Teams are clinching playoff berths.
Yeah, we're flinching.
The Panthers are 3 points back. They do not have a game.
No!
In fact, the Penguins have a game in hand.
The two most hated lines in sports.
Yeah.
Games in hand and on paper.
Oh, dude, on paper, though?
On paper? Yo, if you look at this team on paper, we got a shot.
But, I mean, we've seen a lot of this not on paper.
But if you look at them on ice, though.
If you look at them on ice,
it's not the same.
It's been a disaster.
Well, if you look at them, I call it BTAT. Before Tobin and after Tobin.
That's not fair.
That's true.
It's egregious what you're
facts.
saying right now.
It's facts.
It's not.
Okay. Is it not facts?
The stats do back up that after I have spoken to Sergei Bobrovsky,
yes,
he has been giving up nearly 4 goals a game.
Yikes.
However, there are other factors.
They're
laying them out to dry, dude.
Now we got other factors.
Other factors.
Funny how we have other factors to protect your guys or protect you.
Yep.
But some guys don't get other factors.
Like what? Like who doesn't get protection?
You know who.
Who?
I'll point it out the next time because it depends on whether you like the guy or not.
Yeah.
It's not my fault that the Panthers have gone into the toilet because I talked to Sergey. Ridiculous.
I'm just putting 2 and 2 together. Everything was great in Pantherland before you got there.
I'm part of Pantherland. We do cat talk every day.
Then you go there, and all of a sudden, Bob forgets how to play goalie.
Dude, it's a team sport, okay? And other people are also contributing to the goals being given up, not just the goalie.
Sure, a couple traffic cones out there.
You're not kidding. Anyway, that's Cat Talk, brought to us by our friends over at Celsius. Hockey fans, don't sit this one out when it's game time. Make Celsius a party to play. Get that energy up. Game day is fueled by Celsius Essential Energy Drinks, the official energy drink of the Florida Panthers. Speaking of on paper, J-Fig, if you could bring this up.
I need to fill out a ticket.
Do you want to know?
My camera doesn't move.
What happened? It's gonna move, dude. I mean,
it's not moving.
You're not going anywhere for it to move. It sees you. So if you go all the way over there, it'll follow you. Oh, it's not following.
Yesterday, Tobin was very upset.
I didn't like it. It was ruining my slide off the camera bit.
Yeah,
I'm glad to have my stationary camera back.
It's got a mind of its own.
Look at you know what the Panthers?
Can we put it on mobile?
What do you mean? Will you stop being a child? It's good to have you back in studio, though.
I'm just
good to be back together.
We waited on these things for 2.5, 3 years. I would think that it should move.
We know that the Canes saying is #don't pick us. That was their big marketing campaign going into the tournament.
Mm-hmm.
Well, CBS Sports took it to heart. These rat bastards, they all picked UConn.
Everybody thinks UConn's will win.
Everybody picked UConn.
This has nothing to do with Miami. Going into the Sweet 16 or the Elite 8, when I watched all of the coverage going into these weekends, everybody said UConn was going to win.
Not one person looks at what the Canes have done, the run they've gone on, through the teams they've gone through. The Canes have gone through a gauntlet.
So is FAU.
Not like the Canes took out the number 1 team, taking out Houston.
They took out Houston.
Took out Texas.
And FAU took out. They took out number 1, didn't they?
No,
they took out Fairleigh Dickinson.
They took out Fairleigh Dickinson, who
took out number 1. Yeah. I would say this is that I can't wait. Florida Atlantic and the University of Miami playing in the national championship.
Look at look at this, Jay. Can you bring up the graphic from CBS Sports? Look at you, Gary Parrish, Matt Norlander, all right, Kyle Boone, David Cobb. By the way, this list intangibles.
I got to tell you, look at how many people picked. This is a lot of people that picked.
Yeah, a bunch
FAU.
Picked, a handful of them picked FAU,
but
they all picked. But nobody picked the Canes. Now, one person on CBS, not of their 8 experts or their 7 experts, not one picked the Canes. They all picking UConn, and they all picked UConn to win the championship.
Wait, we don't know any of these guys.
I don't know who they are either, but
why do you do this?
You don't know.
Why do you do
this? Dude, I don't like it.
Oh, you know.
I love the way.
Patterson.
Hey, I love the way. Oh, he hate me over here, right? I love the way he gets his information. He'll say, "Hey, you see what this guy wrote on Twitter? Like who? I don't know. I was just like, but
I don't like it.
I don't like it.
I don't like it. Not one guy has the balls to pick the Canes.
Most of these kids, pull that picture rack up. They all look 12. Look.
Yeah, well, except for Dennis Dodd
Dennis
and Gary
Dodd.
Parrish, but yes, the rest of them do.
Right. I mean,
Not one of them picked the Canes.
no, because
here. Hold on. You don't think in sports you don't get a little nervous when like everybody picks the other team?
Yes.
I wouldn't be like, can I see what Dennis wrote? He's like, he picked the UConn too. I don't know.
I would say this though. There's not a lot of teams prepared when Miami goes to that full court pressure.
Bring those clamps.
And they only do it when they get down a lot or when they come out in the second half. And so when you think about what these guys have done, whenever they've been down or they need to close the door on the team, they put that full court pressure on and they got the guards to do it. The guards and the wings to do it. And that's what wins this championship. So when you look at the teams remaining, right? I mean, FAU, their point guard play is unbelievable, right? They also have a big, he's a little, mopey, but he gets it done.
Why are you saying that?
The intangible.
Oh.
He is. Like, right, I'm not talking about Moby as personality, but I'm saying like he's methodical is the word I'm looking for in his play. But he still gets, he gets it done. And like San Diego State, they also have excellent point guard play. So we'll see how that matches out. The other thing is that, okay, everybody say UConn was good. They didn't start picking them till all the other teams. Right.
Well, that's the thing. It's like, it feels like they're only, the only
blue blood left.
Right. That's what I'm like, come on. No one, on the Canes side, the Canes haven't done anything to impress with Jordan Mill going perfect, nor Chad Amir. Everybody, I tell you what, they do. They give Amir his props on the broadcast, which is like the only Cane they do that with, by the way. I mean, they were obsessed with Texas.
Right.
Right.
Very strange.
Enough of you, Jim Nance.
But again, they put the clamps on them.
Let me tell you something right now, Jim Nance.
Oh,
I'm going to tell you something right now.
Here it goes.
All right.
Yeah.
Isaiah Wong is getting your tie. Okay.
Wow.
He's getting your tie.
What happened now?
Is that tradition?
He usually gives like his tie to like the best player in the tournament.
Really?
It's like a Jim Nance thing.
Oh, that's nice. Didn't know.
Hello, friends.
Okay.
2 weeks.
I know.
Is it Masters?
Yeah.
You got the Goosies?
Interesting. 18 live players qualify for the Masters, and they're playing in it.
Really?
Why?
Yeah.
That's not allowed.
Well, the Masters can do whatever they want.
Well, no, all the majors aren't part of it. So the qualifications for all of these majors.
What's keeping anybody around?
What the hell is going on?
What do you mean?
Like on the PGA?
Yeah. Respect.
Like when does Liv just buy out the Masters?
Yeah. It's true.
No. The Masters is their own little entity. They don't like. Keep in mind, the Masters used to have a rule: you can't film the front nine.
Oh, that's true. I remember that.
Right?
Everybody
They
has their
do.
price.
They do their own commercials.
Mhm.
Right? People pay to be able to film it, and that's it. Everything else, they take care of themselves, and they come up with their own rules. But there's 18 guys.
El Burre says no. It's all about FAU. UM can kick rocks. Listen, El Burre. I know you're a Seminoles fan, dude.
Whoa!
You ain't no Owls fan.
Whoa!
You don't get to fly in here all of a sudden and hoot
Listen,
because the Seminoles aren't around.
If I made fun of Fonz, you best believe I ain't gonna let none of you knuckleheads
Do you think
jump
there's a
in.
bunch of Gators? Are there a bunch of Gators and Seminoles fans just hopping on the Owls bandwagon for Canes hate?
I think so.
Listen, I'm not down with the. If you my rival, right? I'm not one of those guys that say, "Well, I hope the Big Ten wins." No.
I laugh at the rest of the
No,
conference,
I'm like,
'cause
if I don't win, I certainly don't want my rival to win. I'll cheer for Michigan State. I'll cheer for Purdue. I'll cheer for Indiana. I'll cheer for any other team in the Big Ten. I'm never cheering for Ohio State, period.
I was laughing at like the ACC because they're like, "Oh, the Canes kept our streak." I'm like, "Oh, I get it now, huh? You come to the Canes and you kiss that ass all of a sudden. I see how it is. I know you guys don't feel like that in North Carolina. Any of you schools in North Carolina, like 12 of you,
We're on to you.
North Carolina, 100 colleges there. You
of
think
schools
Florida
there.
has a lot of schools?
There's a lot. It's a small place. How are there so many schools?
I don't know, man.
So strange.
Very strange.
Nothing else to do there. Let's just read books.
But go to hell, Dennis Dodd.
Yeah.
I mean,
Gary.
Isn't it incredible?
Chip.
Isn't it incredible
And
that
Logan.
people
Was there a Logan on
people
that
in
list?
Boca don't even know
No.
FAU is there. They just get mad when there's games because there's more traffic.
Yeah.
Right?
Oh, Glades Road is packed again.
Right.
You
Right.
gotta get
do
to the
something about
Cheesecake
it.
Factory.
Right. I mean, kudos for them, man. That's all. I see. This is the thing about sports that's incredible, right? Because everybody's talking about all this NIL stuff and look at what Miami did for one win for $800. Okay, but guess what? This is the time to shine for schools like FAU
Do you want to know how
and
ridiculous?
Butler and St. Mary's and Gonzaga. You know, all these smalls. Remember, Davidson had, with Steph Curry, John Morant. Like, come on.
But do you know how silly it sounds for the Canes? Like, oh, the Canes, you spent $800. You know how little that is compared to all the money this tournament is exposing your school
Right.
to?
No, I know.
You know how silly that is?
I know.
To hold anything
know.
from these kids?
I know.
Well,
I
I
know.
mean, in the Canes case, men. But
And you have a head coach who's not a curmudgeon.
oh, the best.
Like,
He's a gem.
right? He's not.
He's a gem.
Right. He's not talking down to reporters, and he's having fun with his guys. And like, look, you know what NIL does for me?
Did you see that?
Here's what it does. It keeps Isaiah Wong in college for one more year.
Yeah.
Right. Like, come on. That's what it's for. And it only makes the product better. You got it. Look, all these schools that have all these smaller schools that have made a run in the tournament all have one thing in common. They have players who've been there 3 and 4 years. These one and dones do not.
Did you see the quote that was going viral on Jim Larinaga?
What happened?
This is circulating Twitter yesterday. I don't know who he said it to, so I apologize. Maybe he said it on our station. I don't even know. But I saw it circulating on Twitter yesterday. It was Goosey's galore. Jim Larinaga. They always tell the kids, you know what's great about going the extra mile? Very little traffic. Goosey's right there, dude. That's Goosey's right there. Marcos, hit my Goosey's button because that's Goosey's galore right there from Jim Larinaga.
Goosey's galore.
Why are you going off like that? You don't think that's a great quote? The great thing about going the extra mile is there's very little traffic.
Can I just tell you?
Scenic route, dude.
You're a sucker for emotions.
No, dude, that's
You
a great
are.
quote.
Anything that can lead to. Oh my goodness.
Sometimes I feel that way coming down here.
What?
I got to take that extra mile. A little less traffic.
We call that back roads. Like you say when it says your detour will add an additional 25 minutes to your trip.